We're here at the headwaters of the Comal Springs system, which is the largest springs in Texas and the U.S. Southwest. I'm a hydrogeologist, which means that I focus on the aquifer and groundwater, and I also work with a lot of biological species that live within the aquifer. This is where all the water from this area, the Headwaters, comes up to the surface and bubbles up in not just one spring, but hundreds and hundreds of springs that are spread all the way out from this site here, all the way through Landa Park, which you might have played in at some point. The springs are formed along a fault line, which runs from San Antonio up through New Braunfels towards San Marcos. And that water in the Headwaters is pushed up against that fault, and then it comes up to the surface and bubbles out as the Comal Springs that we know today. So on the site, we have an old capped spring, which was capped sometime in the past and was one of the main water sources for the city of New Braunfels. And recently, NBU realized that they had a resource there that they could uncap and allow to flourish, and the animals that live within that spring to flourish as well. So they decided to take off a third of the spring cap, which opened it up to the outside world, and provided an avenue for leaves and other matter to fall into the spring and provide nutrients and food to the endangered species that live within it. So they've protected the spring and created a better environment for the species within. So the Comal Springs system is home to 4 endangered species. 3 invertebrates, the Comal Springs amphipod, the Peck's Cave amphipod, and the Comal Springs dialpid beetle. And the fish is the fountain dart, which are found around the springs and the root systems that go down into the springs. NBU is taking a site that's not natural and has been heavily impacted by man and returning it to a more natural state so that the environment can function as normal. And that's going to lead to a great positive impact to the endangered species and to the water quality in Comal Springs itself. And it can serve as a model for others who want to take a previously impacted site and turn it into a net benefit for an ecosystem and the species within it.